Three big issues in your project pipeline that if you can track and take care of, you'll fix job borrow and profit fade forever. So step one with getting a better understanding of your project pipeline and your accountability matrix is this little term called WIPAA that more than likely your accounting team or your bookkeeper has run by you on more than one occasion. What this stands for is work in progress adjustment accounting. Basically, if you think of your revenue, revenue that you have in your pipeline in your CRM right now, we'll just think of that as this beautiful new Persian rug. It's stunning and it makes you feel really nice when you go to the bank and people ask you about how you're doing. All of the project costs and future costs that haven't yet been calculated are basically this dirt pile that you sweep right underneath that new beautiful Persian rug. It's hidden, it's ugly, and it's very, very messy. So the second step in this is getting a better hold of your pipeline in a way that you may not have done before. What I mean by that is looking at each project and getting an understanding of, okay, what is the cost to date? What is the revenue to date? What percent of the way through the project am I currently at? So ultimately, what is the forecasted cost to close this project? And then what is the amount that I have currently been invoiced for? And finding a delta or the change between those two numbers. In this example, if we're 50% of the way through the project, we're estimating a $350,000 expense to go in order to finish this project, and we've only been invoiced for $200,000. That means that we have a significant liability gap, $150,000 that we have yet accounted for in our books. These are terms and concepts that aren't very easy to calculate in most traditional accounting or construction management platforms like QuickBooks or JobTread. And that's the reason why I actually put this together. This WIPAA tracker is essentially a one-stop shop to help you get a clear view of not just your profitability, but your work in progress, your assets and your liabilities in those projects. Helps you understand each of these key terms and formulas that go into WIPAA. You can have a much clearer view of what it will actually take to get that project to close, what is outstanding in the way of your invoices, and what your total hidden liability is, or your work in progress. This not only helps you get an understanding of what money is actually yours, but it helps you adjust your profit and loss, as well as it helps you scale for future expenses, knowing what to adjust, all based off of work in progress. If you want access to it, to test it out, and to get a better understanding of where your projects are currently at, or know someone who this could benefit, comment WIPAA below, and I'll be sure to send you the link. It's entirely free, feature rich, and kind of fun to play with.